If I let go, it'll become a geyser. Well, as everybody saw, there's quite a geyser in here. So for those of you who have never changed out a faucet in an RV, it's fairly quite simple. Almost all the fittings are made out of plastic, and they are hand tight, so it's very, very easy to do. I will move the camera so you guys can see it a little bit better while I do this. The majority of the work's going to happen underneath, and then just take it out. But once I take it out, I'll explain exactly what I did. All right, so just bear with me. Okay, so I'm back, finished unscrewing the flex pecs from the bottom connection, and then these are the tabs that hold the actual faucet underneath. As you can see, when I pull this out, this just comes out this way, and is literally just hand tight and very simple, and it just retains it. What occurred with this faucet is for some reason this just snapped off and it came right off, which caused the big old geyser. As you can see, it's just free flowed out there. So there's no way to repair this one, unfortunately, because the actual retaining nut that's in here is completely broken off. During the big Texas freeze, it happens. There's probably some water on the lines. No one was expecting that type of temperature, so the lines froze with the little bit of water that was still in the lines. Forgot to drain out the lowest portion of the RV to winterize it, so froze over and popped it. So it happens. No big deal. I believe this specific one is maybe about $20-30. Fairly easy to find. However, I think the wife wants me to make it a little bit better, so I'm sure we can get a much better metal, more sturdy, so it doesn't happen again. So needless to say, now I'm gonna go buy a new one and install it. We are back at it again. Yesterday went to look for the part, couldn't find the part. Everything was closed, and unfortunately you can't just go to Home Depot or Lowe's, big box store, to purchase a RV specific unit. But today, different story. Went to a couple of places, but we got it, and this is where we're going to be installing it. Again, super easy, plastic, not much to it. 2 gallons per minute, nice and chrome, easy to clean, hot and cold. Again, just simple plastic, and then we have our 2 washers to install it. Hand tight. All right, if you have a lot of that carpal tunnel, you might need a tool, but other than that, just hand tight. That's all you need. So let's get to it. Let's get to the installation. So I'm just gonna talk here again. I apologize for the noise. If it does sound a little bit loud, it's because of the fan. So, but I'll try to speak loudly. So it literally just goes down in here. This is gonna come, and from underneath, you're just gonna, righty tighty, lefty loosey. I mentioned it yesterday. Don't drop it in there. Comes down in here, and you just attach the units in, and that's it. You just spin them on. Hand tight. Remember, hand tight. You do not need to be He-Man. For those of you that remember He-Man, you do not have to make it super tight. Just hand tight, because if it happens again, it's easy to replace. The unit, I have to look at the receipt, and I'll post it how much the cost. It wasn't super expensive, but as you can tell, and that's it. Just plain and sturdy. Now we'll just attach the hot and cold to it. Again, just hand tight, righty tighty, lefty loosey, and we'll give it a test run. All right. Okay, everyone. So we're back at it again. Just turned on the water pump, and let's try it out. No leaks. Both hot water, cold water, everything's working. All right. And then we check underneath. We remember to check underneath, make sure we didn't miss anything. All right. It's all dry. Everything looks dry, feels dry. And we're good. Wife is gonna be super happy now.